friends. Welcome to Miss Cindy's Spanish class. I've missed you so much. Buenos dias today and this morning. Look, I'm so happy to see all of you out there ready to learn Spanish. Today we're going to review a little bit because it's been so long since we've been in class. But I might have some new friends joining us today that have never been to my class before. So the first thing we're going to do is count to 10 in Spanish. Are you ready? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez. Let's do that again. Ready? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez. 10 in Spanish. This time, let's try it one more time, and I want you to say it just as loud as you can with me. Ready? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez. Do y'all see my gloves? If you've already watched my movie for music class, you know that you can make neat things out of old gloves. I've glued different sized pom-poms to my gloves for different colors that we have. And we've been trying to learn all of our colors in Spanish. And I have some of those on my gloves today. So we're going to sing a song about our Spanish colors. And you're going to look at your clothes to see if you have that color on your clothes today. Okay, our first color is going to be rojo. Do you see it? Rojo is red. Red. Rojo in Spanish. Okay? If your clothes have any rojo, if your clothes have any rojo, let's look at our clothes. Everybody look. Do you see any rojo? Make sure you look at your shoes and your socks and everywhere. Let me look. Do I see any? Oh, I found rojo on my clothes. Look, the dress of that little girl is rojo. If your clothes have any rojo, put your finger on your nose. If your clothes have any rojo, put my finger on my nose because I had rojo. Okay, our next color is azul. You see azul? My gloves are azul and my pom-pom is azul. Blue is azul. If your clothes have any azul, if your clothes have any azul, let's look at your clothes. Remember to look at the bottom of your shoes and your socks too. Let me look. Do I have any azul on my shirt? Help me. Do you see any? Do you see any azul? Oh, I see some azul. Right here, these shoes are azul. Oh my goodness. Do you see that shirt is azul too? I have azul on my clothes. If your clothes have any azul, put your finger on your shoes. Ah! If your clothes have any azul, if your clothes have any amarillo, yellow, amarillo, if your clothes have any amarillo, let's take a minute and look. Look down at your shoes and socks. Look at your pants. If you have bows in your hair, look at those. Look around on your clothes. Do you see what I see? Do you see what Miss Cindy has? That's amarillo. Her whole shirt is amarillo, isn't it? And that little girl's hair right there is amarillo too. Did you find anything on your clothes? You did? You found some amarillo? Good job. If your clothes have any amarillo, smile like you're a happy person. If your clothes have any amarillo. All right, let's see what's next. Oh, blanco, white. If your clothes have any blanco, do you see this blanco right there? If your clothes have any blanco, do you see that white? If your clothes have any blanco, stomp with your feet with all your might. Ah! If your clothes have any blanco, let's look at our clothes for blanco. Everybody ready to look? I bet the bottoms of your shoes have blanco and your socks too. Let me look around. What do I see? Do I see any blanco? Help me. Do you see any blanco? Oh, I see blanco on my shirt. Do you see it? Look, every little person has a white blanco circle on their shirt. Thanks so much for helping me find it. Yay! Okay, our next color is verde. Verde green. Like the grass is green, verde. If your clothes have any verde. If your clothes have any verde. Let's look at our clothes. Look around. Look at your shoes and socks. Look at the bows in your hair. Make sure you look at your shirts. If you have a jacket on, or if you have a bracelet or ring or anything on, or a watch, look for the color verde. Let me look at my shirt. Oh, I have verde on. This little boy's outfit right here is verde. Do you see? It matches my verde pom-pom. If your clothes have any verde, flap your arms just like a birdie. Tweet, 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 tweet. If your clothes have any verde. All right, here's our last one. Rosa. If your clothes have any rosa. If your clothes have any rosa. Let's look at our clothes for rosa. Better start at your shoes and work your way up. Are my shoes rosa? No. How about your socks? Are they rosa? Look really good. Keep on coming up your legs. Do you have on rosa pants? Maybe some flowers on your pants are rosa? Let's come up and look at our shirts. Rosa. Oh, what? I didn't hear you. Say it again. It's where? Oh, it's on my shirt. Oh, look. That little girl right there has a rosa dress on. And I have a rosa pom-pom. If your clothes have any rosa, then wiggle your little toes. Can you wiggle your toes? Ooh! If your clothes have any rosa. Good job with our color songs. We're going to keep going over our colors till we get all of them finished. Okay, before we left school for our break, we started talking about animals. And our first animal we learned was dog. And in Spanish, dog is what? Who remembers? Let me hear you say it. I think I heard it. Who said perro? Who said perro? You said that? Good job. You got it right. Dog in Spanish is perro. And this dog has a puppy. And it's a baby. Who remembers what baby in Spanish is? Let me hear you say it. Say it louder. Bebe, I heard it. Who said that? Good job. So this is a mother perro. So she's a madre perro. And this is her little bebe. Perro and a bebe perro. A madre perro. Good job. Let's say bye to our mother perro. Bye, madre. This week we're going to learn a new word. That is for this. Who knows what this is? Quack, 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 quack. This is what we call a chicken, isn't it? But in Spanish, a chicken is a pollo. Can y'all say that? Pollo. Wow, look at that chicken. That is pretty. A lot of you can come across the word pollo when you go out to eat on a lot of menus. And maybe your mommy and you can sit down, or your dad or sitter or someone in your family, and y'all can look at some menus online that use the word pollo for chicken. I know my favorite thing with pollo when I go out to eat is pollo enchiladas or pollo nachos. Or some of you like to go to Chick-fil-A, and because everything they have there is pollo. And you might have some pollo nuggets. So look at your menus online and maybe your family can help you. Does anybody else think of anything else you can eat that might start with pollo? Because pollo stands for chicken. Barbie. Somebody said barbecue pollo. Do y'all like that? What's something else you might like that's pollo? Let me hear ya. Let me hear ya. Oh, a pollo sandwich. Yes, a chicken sandwich is good. Give me one more thing. What's something else? Think about it. Tell me. Oh, I can't hear you. Tell me. Tell me again. Polio. That's a great word to learn. Okay. Boys and girls, next week we're going to get a little bit more involved with our Spanish. And I have a supply list for y'all because we're going to make something next week. First of all, I need 4 plastic spoons because we're going to make maracas out of 2 of those shakers we're going to make in music class next week. And then if you have, once again, some paper tape of some kind or even some duct tape, that would be great. And then if you have some stickers to decorate the outside of your maracas, and then there's some ribbon or some string of some kind that we can put on there and help decorate our maracas. So here's our supply list for next week if you need to look at it and write it down. I've had so much fun today being with you in Spanish. I miss all of you so much. And I want you to keep practicing your numbers and practicing your colors if you can. And I just want you to have so much fun. Okay, it's time for me to say goodbye. Adios, amigos. Adios, friends. And I'll see you next week in Miss Cindy's Spanish class. Adios. Goodbye.